It's the final game of this triple header, a 0-0 ball game up on the clock as we get things going. This is the Claremont Crocs and the Pride, and the Pride out on the floor right now are 0-3 on the season. They have not won a game yet. Last game they played, they lost to the St. Pete Tide 102-73. Aaron Mitchell put up 20 in that ball game, shooting 9 of 28 from the field. And their opponent is the Claremont Crocs at center court, who beat Gainesville last night in a thriller, 112-111. Steve Toiloy and Allende Blackman at center court, and the Pride have won it. So Allende Blackman will throw it up to Heron Elliott Jr., who will get things started up top. James Nicholson-L on the left side. And up top, Allende Blackman, the first shot of the game. Nicholson-L, the second chance rebound, and Mitchell for a putback. And Greg St. Remy rounding out the starters on the right wing. Elliott up top to Blackman, left side. Good ball movement. Nicholson-L, left wing three, off. And Kenny Long, the rebound. And here come the Claremont Crocs. So starting for the Claremont Crocs, Cornelius Reynolds wearing number 2 over near us. Kyle Clark, excuse me, is back in the first shot made by the Claremont Crocs.
That's a great job by the Crocs, or actually by the Pride, getting a couple of second chance opportunities.
Greg St. Remy, other side basket.
On that first possession, and it just weren't able to get it to go. Like George St. Remy came down and banged home that mid-range jumper, and the Crocs were able to get their first possession to go on the back of Kenny Long. We're going to see a great game. We're seeing a lot of action right here as they force the turnover.
Kenny Long down low to Clark, who puts it through.
Great job just utilizing the numbers, moving the rock around. Clark being the beneficiary of a nice behind-the-back pass. Finished it on the fast break.
Mitchell from the left elbow is good. Aaron Mitchell with his first 2 points in the ball game. It's a 4-4 game so far. We're all tied up. Montel Williams getting things going early. He's got 3. The 6'1" point guard, standing at 215 pounds, averaging 13.9 points per game, including yesterday's game where he poured in 10.
That's exactly what you want to see if you're the Crocs. You want to see Montel Williams getting involved early.
That one's going to bounce around Mitchell. The second chance, no good. Blackman over Toiloy, uses the black backboard.
That is a great job from the Pride. That's going to be the tail of the tape. Who's going to dominate the offensive glass? Is it going to be Blackman or is it going to be Toiloy? Because both guys are dominant on the glass.
Toiloy down low, and Toiloy throwing it down with an expression.
There you go. He understands what's going on. He has another big guy there to bang with him and snatch some of those rebounds up. He's trying to assert himself early in this game.
Blackman up top. Few steps back from the free throw stripe, and Toiloy the rebound. 9-6 ball game. The Claremont Crocs lead by 3. Williams down to Toiloy, who tips it over to the right corner. Clark! And Blackman the rebound.
Great job, Blackman securing that board over the outstretched hands of Toiloy. Interesting dynamic on the block this game.
Nicholson-L taking a few steps in and now has to pull it back. Elliott Jr. Mitchell, Blackman now, covered by Toiloy. Man-to-man defense here by the Crocs. And Montel Williams creates the turnover off the hands of Toiloy.
Great job funneling by Chris Reynolds. He had himself a game yesterday, pouring in 30 points and knocking down the game-winning free throw to solidify a 20-point comeback in the second half. We're going to see him have a game tonight. Let's see if he could do something similar to what he pulled off last night.
21-point comeback. Kenny Long fouled. First team foul on the Pride so far. Long left side. Guarded out beyond the arc by Lamar, who sees his first few minutes. Now they shift back up top to Montel Williams. Williams cut off by St. Remy. Mitchell ahead of the crowd, up with the right hand. Mitchell with his first two, or excuse me, his second two in the game. 9-8 ball game.
Great job by leaking out after the turnover. George St. Remy understood that, lobbed it up, found an outlet guy, got 2 points.
Reynolds off the left side, and St. Remy the rebound. St. Remy pass all the way out of bounds on the far side, and the Pride have really been looking and hunting for their first win of the season. They have had no such luck so far.
0 for 3 right now. Just to get to the win column. They have some playmakers. This is going to be a hard Croc team to topple.
Kenny Long doing a good job with the ball. Toiloy fouled and makes the shot. And so he'll go to the line for a chance at the 3-point play.
Letting the big fella go up there and bang a little bit down low. The contact does not phase his 280-pound frame. Able to knock it down through the contact. Let's see if he's going to knock down this free throw attempt as well.
Toiloy from the stripe. He swishes it through. So he's now got 5 points. Toiloy averaging 25.5 points so far this season in his first 2 games of play. A 12-8 ball game. Claremont Crocs are up by 4. Lamar up top. Quick give and go between him and Mitchell. Lamar dancing around, trying to get away from Williams. St. Remy, left side, dribbling in on Clark. 1 second on the shot clock. He hit the rim. Kenny Long the rebound. Here comes Long. Picks up his dribble. Clark, right wing 3. Mitchell a rebound. Under 7 minutes left to play in the first. Lamar going right side. Now shifting up and going back left. St. Remy, 3 left corner. And he'll save his own rebound and gives it right to the Crocs. Reynolds running up in on Mitchell and fouled by Nicholson-El.
The Pride did a great job of getting back on that defensive possession. They fouled him, but how about the one-handed snag by the cameraman on the baseline? Staying alert even though he got the camera on him.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first. Cornelius Reynolds from the line making his first shot, and he was instrumental in their win yesterday. Now averaging around 26 points per game. Put up 31 in their game 1 yesterday against the Gainesville Mighty Oaks.
And he also shoots about 57% from the free throw line, but that didn't matter as he knocked down the game-winning free throw. Ice in his veins. Cornelius Reynolds is a great asset to the Claremont Crocs.
So he splits the free throws there. Pass left side to St. Remy. St. Remy trying to get a little fancy and has to scoop it up to Lamar. Lamar down low in the restricted area. And a great fight for the rebound brought down by Rousseau. Clark up to Reynolds, and Reynolds wanted to bang that one home. Right side, Lamar, guarded by Kenny Smith. He'll slow things down so they can get their offense set. St. Remy, left elbow. Montel Williams, another rebound. Under 6 minutes left to play in the first. Williams, left side. Kenny Long, left wing 3. And that one bounces out.
That's a good shot. They're getting good looks. That was a good closeout by the Pride as well. Just trying to figure out what's going to fall. Testing some of that range a little bit early on in this game.
Timeout taken on the floor. 13-8 the score. The Claremont Crocs are up by 5.
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon.
A 5-point ball game still, with under 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the first. A lot going on here so far. A few lead changes. On top right now. St. Remy, guarded by Montel Williams. Mitchell, St. Remy from the right elbow. Nicholson looking up top. That one rolls out of bounds.
For the Crocs, they find themselves up early in this game, whereas last night if there will be more of the same, however, they'll be on the short end of this one.
Clark from the right elbow, and just off the back of the rim. Under 5 minutes left to play. Pass, right corner. Mitchell stepped out of bounds.
Great defensive possession right there by the Crocs, forcing him to step out of bounds. They didn't have enough real estate in the line, stepped out, and now they'll find themselves with the rock again with a 13-8 advantage.
Montel Williams, who is averaging 7 assists per game. Left side to Cornelius Reynolds, blocked down low, his second chance, tipped around, and knocked out of bounds by the Pride.
You just love to see that effort by Claremont. On their last game, Reynolds was everywhere, and it seems like you're going to see much of the same today. Reynolds is just fighting relentlessly on that glass, giving them more opportunities, and now they have 23 seconds on that shot clock.
Kenny Long over St. Remy. Grabs his own rebound, puts it up again, and can't get that one to fall. And Reynolds clearly knocked in the head there as he brought that one down.
And they just are glassing right now, and Steve Toila is not in the game. It's just the culture that Coach Luna instilled in this team, and they fight with it game in and game out. Find themselves another possession.
Kenny Long down low, Justin Russa, no. And out of bounds. So the Pride in their black jerseys with the sort of goldish letters, and the Crocs in their white to green jerseys with the black letters and white trim. Travel on Beltray. 13-8, a 5-point game. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the first. Left side, Williams, Rousseau, Reynolds for three, and Blackman the rebound. So Blackman comes back in. He's averaging around 5 rebounds per game and shooting 26% from the field. And Person off the mark left, wide left on that one. So we're about to see the Luna Twins check in. And here comes a fiery duo out onto the floor, and they're physical players, and they, you know, they're intense to say the least when they're on the court.
And you'll see their passion bleeds over on the court with their play. They're very stout defensively, and it's going to be interesting to see. This is going to be a very low-scoring game when the Luna Twins are in, just because of how prolific they are at the defensive end.
St. Remy to inbound, gives it to Person. Person brings it across the half-court stripe. Looking right, now throwing that direction. Beltre trying to dribble in, passes left. Back up top. Here's Beltre, another pump fake down low. Toyle guards him, and a travel on Beltre again. That's 2 travels in a row on simultaneous possessions for Beltre.
Definitely. Just now he has to worry about what his feet's doing. Is he dragging it? Is he picking it up? He needs to focus on that because those are 2 turnovers that can't happen. There's a lid on the basket, but you got to at least get a shot attempt up.
Daniel Luna up to Reynolds. Reynolds guarded by Beltre, gets a screen from Toyle. Now he'll go left, past that direction. The other Luna has the ball stolen on his pass. Here's Person, other way. And Daniel Luna fouls him.
And that's a smart play by Luna, just understanding that it's a clear run to the basket if you let him go. Just trying to give him a nice hard foul to prevent the and-one. And Bench doesn't like that, but unfortunately, that is a part of our game that we all know and love. There's going to be hard fouls, and it's just part of it. See if Person can knock down a couple of these free throws to knock the lid off the basket. It's been a while since we've seen a shot go in. No. The answer to that question was no. You cannot.
You know, it's not funny. We sometimes talk about how much we jinx ourselves, and you just actually said what was going to happen there, Alvin. Look at that. Person, the rebound. Person looking for an open man, throws it left and right out of bounds. He saw Branch cutting towards the hoop on the far side.
That was a good look, just wasn't able to get it to the guy as he cut.
Reynolds up to Luna. Luna catch and shoot. Off back iron. Beltre near side. Going right. Behind the back pass to Blackman. Intercepted by David Luna. Reynolds blocked down low by Person. He was going up for the shot.
Good job riding him defensively, just forcing him baseline, and when he got up there, he was able to meet him at the top, meet him at the summit, sending that away. Great job by Person.
Long shot made there by David Luna. Now the long 2, so his first 2 points of the game, had 2 last night as well. That one bounces around and Reynolds pulls down the rebound. A 15-8 ball game. The Crocs are up by 7. Reynolds throws it left. Luna off the front. And a block down low by Blackman. Beltre, other side, throws it left. And well, the official, Mike Rivera, was over there, but I'm pretty sure he's not playing this game right now.
He saw a black shirt.
He's like, oh, that's my guy right over there.
He's cutting, he's open. No, it's the ref.
Toyle down low is fouled. Today's officials for game 3. Mike Rivera, the crew chief for this one, wearing number 34 as usual. Jason Vincent, number 8. And Reggie Bushner, wearing number 25.
I'm not gonna lie, for all the fans out there, I heard Reggie Bush and I just got excited as Steve Toyle knocks down his first free throw. I got excited because I thought, you know, the Reggie Bush was in the arena.
That's a football.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, we really made it, man.
I remember I used to play as him. It was like NCAA 09 or something was the video game. He was like the cover on,
yeah.
He was on the cover. I think it was like number whatever he was, but that's when he was at USC, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely. And it's funny because me and my older siblings used to literally fight over who could control USC as Steve Toyle misses that free throw. But it gets tipped to Luna, but he misses the 10.
Kenny Long inside, and that one gets tipped in.
Good shot. Doing what he needed to do on that possession, just doing a great job of corralling the rebound and throwing it up and in. Good job by the Crocs.
Right side, shot up, no good. And here's Kenny Long going the other direction. Long getting inside and fouled.
Good job attacking in transition. He had numbers over there, and he liked the situation, was able to weasel through and get a chance at the line. Kenny Long has done that time and time again. He's shooting 69% from the free throw line. He also pours in about 16.4 points per game. He is the spark that they need. And one of the two combo guards that they like to use in this offense, you have Kenny Long, who brings in a more fast-paced, upbeat, push the ball, push the tempo, and then you have Montel Williams, who typically comes in and he likes to dime drop, set up the offense, facilitate, do things like that. Not saying that either or can't do both, but the specialty is there. Kenny Long thrives in transition offense where he can utilize that small frame and quick, agile, that quick speed, that quick first step to get in the lane, and he finishes well amongst the trees, and he does very well from the stripe. Let's see if he knocks these down.
So a little confusion in the game right now. I have to think it is because Jordan Banks is in the ball game, number 17. I don't necessarily know if he was listed in the book. That just might be my 2 cents. I could have no idea what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, if I have any insight to basketball at all. Yeah, I need to get more sense from Alvin, and maybe you too, Jerry.
It's okay. I got my sense from Jerry, and I got some running over. My bank is full. My piggy bank is looking all right on this Sunday morning.
So here comes Mike Rivera with the explanation.
So for explanation, we have a technical foul on White on the Claremont Crocs with number 17 not being in the book on the sheet. Not on the sheet. Number 17 is on the roster.
Ooh, I will say, who called that? I guess. Thank you, Jerry.
Jerry did it. He gets all the credit. For all the FBA fans, Jerry tipped off Jesse. Little JJ action.
Yep.
And we're going to see
J versus J.
I'm sorry, Jesse. I got Jerry 110%.
Oh, I would get Jerry too, 10 times out of 10.
I told you about the GOAT as he misses that technical free throw, which really hurts. They had 8 points for a very long time. That hurts if you're the Pride. However, Jerry's not one of those guys you bet against. You put him up there with LeBron, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Serena Williams. Like, you just don't. You don't do. If you value your money, you don't bet against guys like that. So Jesse, you just gotta chalk this one up.
Although Jerry Hungry is a different beast, though. I will say.
Man. Hungry Jerry? Hangry Jerry?
Oh, yikes.
Get out of his way.
You don't want to see him when he's thinking about zingers after 5 hours.
Oh, man.
And we're approaching hour 5, so we'll see. Kenny Long making his first free throw. 19-8 is the score in the ballgame, now an 11-point lead for the Claremont Crocs. And Kenny Long can't make the second one. Under 1 minute left to play in the first.
Can they get into an offensive set that yields points?
Blackman, right elbow. Mitchell to put back. Or make that person, excuse me.
There you go. That's how you do it if you're the Pride. Get up a shot, get a second chance opportunity. Very low scoring game for this first quarter. But that's to be expected because these are 2 defensive teams.
Long from the right elbow. He's now got 5 points. 16.4 is his average per game this season. 23 seconds on the game clock. Brown goes up top, now guarded by Kenny Long. Bounce pass to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Banks, goes left side on the screen. And the rebound by Banks. Kenny Long back to Banks. Banks up with the left hand, no good. And time will expire at the end of the first quarter. 21-10, the Crocs are up by 11. A lot more basketball to go in the way of 3 more quarters. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
At Envy Labs, we build web applications that start with an idea. They move through strategy and need an outside eye ahead of wireframes and technical specifications. There's design and layout and functionality, but there's also performance, things like accessibility and data visualization. It all comes together for what ultimately is a successful launch. Over the past decade, Envy Labs has built platforms that pair things like data and sports or environmental science. We've built technical training platforms around data science and around network administration, and we've bootstrapped and sold our own product. We are a temporary CTO and an outside specialist in strategy, design, and development. It takes a lot to go from idea to launched web application, but it's all right there in our name. Reach out to hello@envylabs.com and let's take a look at your idea together.
Back here for the second quarter of action. Jesse O, Alvin Delvey, missed shot by Clark on the right side. And here come the Pride going the other direction, who haven't been able to generate much offense, and there's a clear example of travel.
The Claremont Crocs has done a great job of pressuring the ball handlers and forcing them into situations that they can't handle. And so far, we've seen them just struggle offensively.
Montel Williams, right side, no good. And a fight for the rebound, and Toyloy puts it back.
Steve Toyloy is going to have himself a game tonight if he keeps glass eating like that. Great job by Steve Toyloy being in the right place at the right time and being aggressive.
Jumper made from the free throw stripe by Branch. Those are his first 2 points of the game. Down low, Clark, left side, in on Nicholson L. Steps back and makes the shot.
Wow, that was beautiful. Look at him celebrate after that. You deserve it, Clark. That was a beautiful turnaround jumper and rattled that home.
Left side, Branch makes the elbow shot.
Branch is turning it up so far in this second quarter. That's 2 for 2 to start this quarter, all from mid-range.
Williams dancing in on Person. Good handles, and he makes a shot from the mid-range.
Oh, we're going to see a little shootout on that one. Montel Williams getting in out of his packages, getting a rhythm dribble, and knocking down a contested jumper.
Blackman has that one tapped away, but he touched it last, so it's Crocs ball.
That's tough if you're the Pride. Very tough.
So here comes Long up top, guarded by Branch. He goes right, running under the rim. Long traveled.
And I really like the ball movement from the Crocs. You have both combo guards in at the same time. Montel Williams saw Long working so hard, wrapped all the way around, and was like, nah, I'm gonna give it back to you. Kenny Long just got a little too excited.
Branch left side, couldn't get that one to fall. And Long coming back the other direction. His team leads by 13. Long coming to a stop and making the shot from 5 feet out.
That's just beautiful basketball. Just getting into the lane, getting as far as you can, elevating, flicking that wrist, dropping it home from the mid-range. Great job by Kenny Long just attacking the seams of this Pride defense and doing a great job of it. And now his team sits on a comfortable 15-point lead.
Kemar Harriet checking in for Blackman. as the Pride trail by 15. St. Remy hits the three.
That's a big shot from St. Remy. And if you're the Pride, you need him to step up big. He's averaging 18 points and 10 rebounds. You need him to pour it on for you.
Toiloy back to Clark. Clark, right wing three. Good! Clark coming alive now with 7 points. It's good to see him back. They were missing Clark's presence yesterday. Person on the other end of the floor makes his shot. He's got 4. Clark now up to Reynolds, and Reynolds down low. Reynolds through traffic, and just rolls out. Clark the rebound, second chance. Off the left side, Nicholson-El pulling down that one, and now they'll push. Harriet, another travel.
And that's just been a real issue for them, just getting a lot of these traveling calls called on them. And it's because they are getting very excited when they finally see a seam that they can attack. They just forget to dribble. They shuffle their feet or whatever the case is. They take too many steps without putting the ball down, and that's been a very big issue for them so far in this first half.
Pride down by 13. Long, Montel Williams. Straight away, Montel Williams feeling himself today. Has 8 points, and he will carry us into this timeout break. The Pride need to figure something out on offense. 35-19 as we take it to the break. The Pride are down by 16.
World where one girl goes on endless adventures, gives you unbelievable toy unboxings, does insane food challenges, and plays way too much Roblox. It's Elle's Adventures. Subscribe now. Do it. Why not?
And the Pride have just struggled offensively in this game so far. You're seeing the Crocs just really get what they want. They got 35 points so far. They're doing well, and we just got to see the Pride rely more on their superstars.
Nicholson-El turns around. St. Remy up top. Good.
Just what the doctor ordered. St. Remy knocking it home, starting to get a feel for himself.
That one's knocked away. Mitchell on the other side. And the third chance putback is no good. And Reynolds able to recover. Clark, far side. The bounce back to Williams. Williams, the little floater, is blocked, punched around, and brought down on the other side by Harriet. Harriet now at the left block, and a charge.
Great job by Reynolds. This is something he does on a regular basis. He's able to get his quick feet in position, stay still, and draw the contact, drawing the charge. You see that every time he comes in this game. And Mo Williams has been dynamic offensively. You saw just before they called that timeout, he hit a nice tray ball and posed for the frame with his hand up to let everybody know that's me. I'm back and I'm playing my greatest basketball.
Long dribbling. And that one goes out. St. Remy now with the ball in his hands. Coming up on the near side, one step in from inside the arc. And he makes the long two from the left wing.
This is exactly what they need. St. Remy has to have a huge game if the Pride have a chance in beating this one.
Pride down by 12. Toiloy to Clark. Clark, Reynolds, one dribble, and a great take to the basket by Reynolds.
Beautiful execution right there. Both guys cutting Clark being a nice team player, distributing the ball, dropping it off to Reynolds, and he's able to finish strong.
Brown up with the right hand, and Toiloy the rebound. Clark switching up his direction of dribble. Kenny Long from 10 feet, and Brown the rebound.
Great look by Clark. Kenny Long wasn't able to drop it home, but that's a very good look and a great shot.
St. Remy, a catch and shoot, just short on the three-point mark. Far side, Williams will pull up for one himself. And the rebound by Ryan Brown. Harriet, left wing three. Everyone's leaving these short nowadays.
Leaving a lot to be desired from the beyond the arc.
Brown trying to use the backboard, but threw it too hard. The push ahead to Williams. Williams back to Reynolds. Reynolds into the lane and fouled.
And that's exactly what Nicholson L is trying to tell his teammates. We cannot allow these lanes to the basket. And you're seeing Reynolds just take advantage of that time and time again. Kenny Long's getting into his seams. Everyone's getting very deep into the paint and surrounding areas of this defense, which is supposed to be the most fortified front on your defense. Cornelius Reynolds taking advantage, and now he's shooting two.
Reynolds off the backside of the rim.
Misses that first one, but he typically struggles from the free throw line. However, he makes up for it in other areas of his game, and he is a clutch player. So come down to it. If you do need a free throw from Reynolds, he's gonna make it for you. Don't sweat it if you're a Claremont Crocs fan. He got you.
6:05 left to go in the second. Reynolds, second free throw is good. Left side, Williams.
Halfway in and rolls out. That's the story for the Pride.
Williams again. Right side to give up to Mitchell, and Mitchell banks it home.
Great job by Mitchell finishing amongst the trees. He's not a little guy, but you love to see a good, strong take like that. Good job by Mitchell and the Pride.
Montel Williams, the dynamic guard, left side. Jeffrey Octavia seeing his first minutes of the season here. A pump fake by Billingsley. Right side, fouled and makes the shot. Billingsley, one of the newest guys on the floor for this team.
Billingsley just did a great thing on that offensive possession, just taking it strong to the rack, like welcoming the contact and finishing strong. He only had 1 point in his last game. He was 100% from the free throw line, which is interesting. However, he just knocked it down, staying true to that percentage, giving himself a nice and one play to start this game off.
St. Remy against Luna. Down low, fouled.
St. Remy's gonna have to put the team on his back. They're struggling offensively, and his shot seems to be the best bet they have. Branch knocked in a couple of big-time jumpers, but he is not in the game right now, and he does not have as much points as Remy does typically. Remy is the clear-cut leader, and he has the bulk of the offensive prowess on this team as he knocks down that first free throw. You're probably going to need to find a way to run him off some screens or do something to get him more heavily involved offensively. Blackman just checked in, and that's going to be huge for them going forward if he can pull down some of those clutch boards as he was doing earlier.
St. Remy leaves the second one short, and Billingsley grabs the rebound, saves it from going out, and a great job by Montel Williams with the handles. Spot up, right on top, no good, and Blackman the rebound. Here come the Pride going the other direction. Aaron Elliott Jr. spinning into the lane from the left elbow, and can't get that one to fall. 4.5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Billingsley in the reverse, fouled.
And that's a good take by Billingsley, the former Bulldog out of Selma University. He's originally from Marion, Alabama. 6'4", 188 pounds. He uses that 6'4" frame correctly as he takes it aggressively to the lane, but Blackman did not want to relinquish an easy layup like that. Fouled him hard, and it's taking him a second to get his wits about him before he shoots these free throws.
David Luna in for his guy Cornelius Reynolds. So a 15-point game. The double Lunas are in the game. Billingsley makes the first free throw. 3 team fouls on the Pride and 2 on the Claremont Crocs. Billingsley makes a pair. He's got 4 points.
He's done a great job so far, just being very aggressive and attacking the rim, even at the free throw line.
Williams hits a big 3.
That's huge for the guy out of San Bernardino, California, formerly of Bantam, knocking down a huge trade for the Pride.
43-29 the score with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left to play in the second. More basketball on the other side of this media timeout in just a second.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW.
Well, the dynamic guard play of Mo Williams and Kenny Long are what's keeping the Claremont Crocs ahead by a good margin, and we're seeing Mo Williams' handles on display there. Did a good job of getting through traffic. Williams, a bounce pass down to the left block. Jeffrey Octavius, one dribble, another shot. He's blocked and fouled the third time he goes up. So Octavius now at the line out of Davenport, Florida, for his first chance at points this season. This is the first game he's played in.
That's very interesting because on that last possession, he had a couple attempts at the cup, but you just see everyone on the Pride just surrounding him, and there's just a perimeter just filled with the Claremont Croc shooters. So if he didn't get fouled on that last one, he was going to be able to kick it out, and there was going to be a hand down, man down, bang, bang play. But that's a great job by Octavius, just getting to the line and doing what he's doing. Hopefully he knocks it down. Boom, knocks down that first free throw, and that's how he takes the lid off of the bucket this year. First game in, first bucket, you watched it here live.
And you saw the second one live here too. So 2 points for Jeffy Octavius. His team's up by 16. Beltre, step back. And Williams the rebound.
That was a beautiful move by Beltre, just not able to bring it home. Montel Williams is going to do what he does in the transition.
Octavius, Luna a foot on the line. And Billingsley came flying in to try to get the rebound, but Lloyd and the Pride get it.
It's nice to know that he's a high riser as well. Can't wait to see what he does in the transition later in this game.
(45-29). The lead still at 16 for the Crocs. Beltre up top. Rodney Williams. Lloyd. St. Remy. Beltre pump fakes. Lloyd. Three hit.
Big time three for the Pride, bringing them within 13 to end this second quarter. They're going to need to go on a nice run in order to tie into this lead or dig into this lead. Great hand by Branch, just able to ride the offensive player through the baseline. As soon as he revealed some of that basketball, he was able to slap it down, giving them another possession, but giving them a chance to really fortify the interior and not allow that to happen.
Shot missed there by Kenny Long. They pass ahead to Lloyd, and Lloyd throws it in.
Quick shot by Lloyd. Great job leaking out on the fast break and finishing strong, even though there was a bunch of troops rallying to stop that.
Back-to-back baskets for Andre Lloyd. And some fire here from the Pride, who are trailing by 11.
Wow, we see a momentum shift. The Pride are starting to pour it on. Look at these guys rally together and start to go on a nice little run, making plays and finishing baskets.
St. Remy up top. St. Remy a pump fake, goes left. Lloyd, few dribbles in. Williams. And his whole team wanted that. That was awesome to see. Rallying behind their guys. Jordan Danawa up to Kenny Long. Through traffic, right side, pulls up. And off the hands of Danawa down low.
That's a good fight, but the Pride have really rallied and done a great job defensively, stopping some of these key offensive players for the Crocs. And Kenny Long right there, we just saw that was a great look, but a good hand in his face, forced the miss. They were able to get the rebound, or they weren't able to get the rebound, but forced them to tip it out, and now they have another chance with 1:58 left in the first half.
St. Remy pushing full speed ahead and fouled.
Getting a little bit chippy on the floor right here. St. Remy gets to the basket, gets fouled, and now we're seeing ourselves a good game.
St. Remy misses the first one off the back iron. 45-34, 1:53 left to go. A few more guys checking in. Brown and Williams out. Nicholson, L, and Deshaun Beltre back in. And St. Remy making a pair. Kenny Long throws it over the head of Daniel Luna.
Just trying to really push the pace. Daniel Luna was really far back, and he streaked out. That would have been a great job. He was able to corral that, but wasn't able to. Unforced turnover, which is going to give them an opportunity to chip into this lead and bring them within 8.
Ten-point ball game. Nicholson L, pump fakes. Mitchell beyond the arc. And an offensive foul. One minute and 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. No look pass to the left corner. Luna hits the three. Daniel Luna is fired up.
Great job by Jason looking him off, getting an accurate pass in the corner.
Mitchell blocked by Clark. Recovered by Elliott Jr. and Elliott Jr. floats it in for the Pride. And Elliott Jr. has his first 2 points of the game. It's a 10-point game again. Long block down low by Mitchell.
And we're seeing a couple of blocks on both ends. Neither team ready to let any of the other guys throw up anything soft. Good job by Mitchell on that last play, and even another good job by Clark on the previous play.
47-37. 1:03 left to go. Williams going left and a screen from right outside the free throw stripe. Montel Williams, as Alvin would say, getting into his bag of tricks. 10 points now for the dynamic guard. His team's up by 12, under 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Deshaun Beltre stepping back now onto the right side and misses the shot. The big rebound by Nicholas Turner, the new kid, on the block for the Claremont Crocs. Long, right wing, going left now. Few steps back from the restricted area, and he kisses it off the glass with his left hand. Great shot by Kenny Long.
Great job getting into the teeth of the defense once again. Flipping that thing up after doing a nice hezzy, freezing the defender, getting down low, throwing it up, chocolate float once again. Kenny Long doing what he does. Great job.
51-37, 16.7 seconds left to go. The inbound to Branch, and Branch will take his time up top. A little less than a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and Person banks it home. 7 seconds left to go in the quarter. Long will push in transition. Long throws it right. Montel Williams, last shot of the quarter, and just a little bit strong. So the Claremont Crocs end the quarter with a 12-point lead, but the Pride still do have some life left in them. And we'll bring it to us real quick here. Alvin, it's a 51-39 game. What have you liked so far?
So far, I just love how dynamic the guards have been for the Crocs. They've just done a great job. Montel Williams has done a great job coming in there, facilitating, doing what he does, knocking down some big shots. Kenny Long has gone right into the heart of the defense, knocking down some big shots as well. And as a group, they've just done a great job sharing the wealth, distributing the ball. Cornelius Reynolds does a great job of doing what he does, slashing and playmaking. And on the defensive end, Clark's gotten a couple blocks. They're just doing a great job. Steve Toye, don't forget him. The Luna twins came in and knocked down a couple big threes. So just as a team as a whole, the Crocs have just been doing it all. And the Pride, they've done a great job as well. However, they've struggled offensively, and that's just a testament to the Crocs. But later on in this first half, you've seen a couple of guys start pouring it in. Joyce St. Remy started picking it up a little bit. Brand started doing a couple things here and there. And it's going to be up to their offense. Can they score the basketball? Because right now they find themselves in a deficit. How can they retaliate, and how can they put up points on the board?
Montel Williams has 10 points, and he's the leading dynamic guard in the game for the Claremont Crocs, and he is getting everything going for them, pushing in transition. He switched up his game a little bit from yesterday. He normally likes to get their offense set, but now he's one of the faster guys pushing in transition, so it's fun to see him and Kenny Long run the offense on the floor. On the other side, the Pride just have to get something going on offense. They can't only rely on Greg St. Remy with 11 points to get things done for them. I think their guy is Mitchell. I think you should look for Mitchell later on. He just knows how to maneuver down low and get around the big guys. So when Claremont brings back in Toyle, maybe your guy is Mitchell. Something to think about as we move towards the second half in just a second. Stick with us. One more half of basketball left in our triple header today in our FBA Sunday Special Classic.
Where one girl goes on endless adventures, gives you unbelievable toy unboxings, does insane food challenges, and plays way too much Roblox. It's Elle's Adventures. Subscribe now. Do it. Why not?
Holy cow, it's Nova Rex, the 80s legends.
I want the keto.
I want the double Diablo.
Cheddar bacon.
I'll take a double cheeseburger with extra cheese.
To go!
Here you go, boys. Hey guys, I play a little guitar myself. How about me joining the band? Show us what you got, man. What's up, dudes? What do you think?
Yeah, man, it's pretty good, but you need more hair.
But the Booyah burgers were great. Booyah burgers rock!
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner and streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon.
At Envy Labs, we build web applications that start with an idea. They move through strategy and need an outside eye ahead of wireframes and technical specifications. There's design and layout and functionality, but there's also performance, things like accessibility and data visualization. It all comes together for what ultimately is a successful launch. Over the past decade, Envy Labs has built platforms that pair things like data and sports or environmental science. We've built technical training platforms around data science and around network administration, and we've bootstrapped and sold our own product. We are a temporary CTO and an outside specialist in strategy, design, and development. It takes a lot to go from idea to launched web application, but it's all right there in our name. Reach out to hello@envylabs.com and let's take a look at your idea together.
Booyah burgers, fries, and shakes, Oviedo Mall. Best burger you'll ever eat. It's worth the drive.
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner and streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon.
And what a treat we have here coming out for the second half of play. Jessio, Alvin Delvey, and we're joined by the coaches of last game, Coach Barry Mestel of the Winter Park Storm and Coach Mark King of the Florida Flight. Gentlemen, so good to have you with us. We just want to get your opinions on last game, what went right, what we're working on for next time. And Coach Mestel, we'll start with you.
Well, thank you. One of the things that went right was the streaming. You guys do a great job.
Oh, well, that's...
I think that what went right for our team is that even though we were shorthanded, especially without Pickens, the game plan that we put together, the rotations, as I told you last night, we're going to play a lot more players, different minutes. I think that really worked well. The downside is that our team needs to be a fourth quarter team more. You know, it's like when you were a kid. If you enjoyed your dinner but didn't finish, what'd Mom say? Finish your vegetables. Well, that's what we got to do.
Love it.
But Coach King didn't allow us to. So we had fewer vegetables, and it's your fault.
Yeah, they had a lot more meat on their end. But
like
Coach,
Strick says, finish your breakfast.
Coach, so you know that they're going to come out swinging at you guys next time, and they're going to bring the heat. How are you going to sort of prepare for that going forward here?
Well, they came out swinging today, really, to be honest with you. I told our guys and I told Coach Barry and Coach Brandon, I hadn't had a coach in a long time. You know, our guys are pretty good. We know our jobs. We're pretty solid. And but, you know, I love the league. I love coaching against a good coach. We were playing chess. You know, most of these coaches, they play checkers, right, Coach? We play chess. And but, you know, I knew at the end that, you know, the numbers aren't going to lie. We shot horribly. They shot very well. They were ahead of the game. They had a great game plan with Patson and Caleb. I saw what you were doing there. Caleb smoked some layups. And they were like, what's happening, Coach? I was like, I don't know. But go to the layup. Don't shoot. And we were discombobulated. So good job on that for sure, Coach. But it'll be a good one. Short-handed, we both came out well. We'll have Grant next time. And we'll have Romello. And I'm sure hopefully you'll have Braylon back soon. You know, he's a piece for you guys. But it was a well-fought, earned game. And we got one more at some point, huh?
I got one more question for both of you. And it's kind of along the lines of just your coaching philosophies. What is the one thing, if you had to choose, that you really want your guys to know about the way you coach and why you coach that way? I know it's a little tougher of a question, but I'm just curious.
Right.
It's your main coaching philosophy. You're a tough guy. I wouldn't want to tangle with you. But what is your main coaching philosophy that you want your guys to learn?
Well, the main coaching philosophy is recognizing everybody's strengths and emphasize to the players they need to two things. They need to understand every player's strengths. Secondly, they need to go to those strengths. You know, for instance, they need to know that Dominic Douglas is probably our best shooter. So when he's open, we got to go to him. That's team basketball. And I think we're getting better at that, but obviously we got a way to go.
Absolutely. Coach King, your thoughts?
Well, for me, you know, it's about having everybody involved, whether it's just touches. When you got a guy like Brandon Moss and Grant Gullett, and then a point guard like Elliot Gregg, you know, you got a lot of points right there, so you can get pretty much in the game by just having those guys do what they do. But our philosophy is have everybody touch the ball, have everybody understand, like Coach says, what their assets are and what they bring to the table. But for us, even Brandon, as great as he is, he's a team player. We've built a culture of accountability and leadership. Our guys do what needs to be done when we're not practicing. And when you have that accountability and you have a culture, a winning culture at that, a lot of that stuff works itself out. But if you're not touching the ball, I think it's no secret that we run triangle offense for the most part. Sometimes we run Brandon Moss. But triangle offense, everybody's touching the ball. They play more defense because they're a part of something. And at this level, look, we're not going to help guys get to be too much better shooters, dribblers, and all that. They should have handled all of that already. Now it's about understanding the game, the mental piece, and being together.
Coach Montel, one last question for you. So obviously, Coach King was talking a lot about Brandon Moss and, Elliot Glegg and Grant Gullit and the kind of relationship that they've had. Patson Siama is one of your new guys, right? So I'm very curious to see where the line goes for him and Dominic Douglas as they get better and progress in the league. And I honestly think that they're going to be two of the best players that this league has seen in a while. And Patson Siama has already won a Player of the Week, and I'm very surprised Dominic Douglas has not yet. He's put up 30 a game. Having a good time doing it.
That's Mr. King's job. But couple comments. One, what Coach here is talking about with Brandon Moss, I don't think he understands that I told Brandon Moss he would look great with orange and white.
Oh, man. Is that collusion?
Just kidding. But I agree with you about Patson. Now, one thing, Patson really has a sore knee, but he doesn't like to admit it. So I've got to recognize, hey, he's got to come out of the game no matter what's going on. Also, I'd be remiss not to mention Braylon Pickens. He's out for the whole season. And as I told him, Braylon, it's just one season. Your health is far more important. I don't want you to come back 75%. You want to come back 100%, and you will eventually. Either Coach King will extend the season, maybe give us 20-point, like a handicap in golf. I don't know. We'll come up with something. But I wish him the very, very best.
And we all wish him the best. Everyone in the FBA wishes Braylon Pickens a very speedy recovery. Coach Montel, Coach, it's good to see both of you guys. Thank you so much for being with us, and we're looking forward to seeing y'all play each other, hopefully, in late September in the playoffs. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Always a pleasure, guys.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Our pleasure, and you're right. If we're fortunate enough to make the playoffs in advance and end up playing the flight, it'll be great for the league, and it'll be great for ticket sales.
And I think if it came down to a tie in that game, you two just arm wrestle for the win. Winner goes to the championship.
No, he's too strong. Have you ever seen him play basketball?
No.
I'm trying to recruit him all year.
Oh.
I have seen.
Where would he play? Point guard?
I have seen Coach King go to half court, throw it like this, and make it. Am I right?
And then pray, right? He prays as he throws it up, or is it just?
Pray. So don't
That's
be surprised if you see Brandon Moss and Coach King at some point in orange and white.
We're all looking forward to it. Coach Montel, Coach Thing, thanks so much for joining us, you guys. And we're back now on the floor. It's a 55-43 game with 9 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Alvin, we'll bring you in here. You've had a chance to talk to the coaches at half. What did they say?
So Claremont and Coach Luna really likes what they're doing. They've been building off of the game that they just had last night. And they've been doing a great job just utilizing everyone, the full depth of their roster, getting great looks at the basket, and just playing with high energy. And right now they feel like since they just came off of a 20-point comeback yesterday, their biggest fear is to have the same thing happen to them, just trying to make sure that they stay on top of it. And for the Pride, they've had a tough time handling the offensive load from the Claremont Crocs, and they're just trying to figure out a way to stop the bleeding. They got a lot of interior buckets, and they've gotten a lot of shots to fall. However, they believe that they can still win this game if they continue to play stout defense and just fortify the interior. And once they do that, they believe it'll ratchet their offense because they can utilize that transition so well. And that is their tale of the tape. That's the keys to the game for the Pride. Just trying to find a way to get their transition offense activated, and from there, everything will go. Their energy is going to get picked up, and from there, they could get some fight. It's only a 10-point lead that the Claremont Crocs have, and that is the only way they see they can win it. Claremont also believes that they've allowed the Pride to do too much shooting on the perimeter, and they need to close out better and just do a better job at the interior. Right now, as you've seen in this third quarter, it's just been a flat-out dogfight. Both teams are just going at it. The Claremont Crocs not trying to let them come within 10, and the Pride just doing everything they can to get within 10. And this is a great dynamic coming off of a 21-point comeback, turning into the next game being up 20. How will they handle that switch, that role switch? What's going to happen coming down the stretch of this game?
So jump ball on the floor, won by Reynolds, and now Montel Williams on the far side will have to dribble around Person. Williams pulling back, some physical defense there from Person, and a shot clock violation with 7:45 left to go in the third quarter. 55-45 is the score. The Claremont Crocs are up by 10. And there's so much more basketball on the way here that the Pride have a lot of time to work with. Both teams still with all of their timeouts. Nicholson-El, left side. Person, no good on that three. Person already in this game with 6 points, coming off of the reserve status. Kenny Long, the give up to Reynolds, and Reynolds is fouled down low as he goes up for the shot.
And Reynolds has just been doing a great job really all season of just slashing to the bucket. And the Croc culture is to spread the wealth. You just heard from two great coaches how important it is to get touches early, and that gets guys involved, and they're tuned in, ready to lay it all out on the line. And Cornelius Reynolds is one of those guys. He gets a lot of touches when he's clashing to the basket, as he misses the first free throw, but it rolls all the way around the rim in a clear heartbreak. You could see the frustration on his face as it rolled out. But he does a great job of cutting, slashing, moving well without the ball, and creating his points from defense and just hustling. And that is what the Claremont Crocs use so well as he knocks down the second free throw.
So St. Remy had to come out of the game for a sec, got hit in the face. An 11-point lead for the Claremont Crocs. A nice reverse take under the basket by Person, who's now got 8 points. And he's doing a great job so far.
And Persons, you can see as the game goes on, he's getting more comfortable, making more confident plays. Right there, you see him take it, drive it baseline, rock it up and under reverse as he sliced through the defense and knocked it home. Great job by Person.
Kenny Long, right side from the right elbow. Kenny Long already with 13 points in the ball game, averaging around 16 this season.
His game is just so smooth. He gets over there, it does that nice patent and step back, knocks home the mid-range.
Toyloy, pass over to the right side, and Williams tangled up, gives it over to Long. Long going fast down low. Clark, one dribble, under the basket.
Very smooth play. Smart play by Montel Williams, not turning the ball over, being calm, even though he was behind the stripe, the half-court stripe. Knocked into his combo guard, Kenny Long, and just so in a quick flash and in a hurry, got it to Clark, one-step dribble. Nice 2 points.
Blackman from the left elbow, and then the rebound by Toyloy. Williams going up the floor from the right elbow, and the pass is cut off by Nicholson-El. The bounce pass ahead to Person. Person slowing things down. Mitchell, left side, into Blackman, and Blackman has that one cut off. Clark and Reynolds on a fast break on the other side. Reynolds under the basket. And that one gets tipped in magically. I think that was tipped in by a Pride player as he was trying to go up to intercept it.
That was insane. They had a 2 under, and they just stole it again. Wasn't able to knock it home. They had a 2-3 disadvantage on that last play, and they were able to get a hand on it. However, in the upward swiping motion with the spin on it, kissed it home off the front iron for the Crocs. Does that count as negative 2 points? How does that count on the score sheet?
I'm going to leave that one up to Jerry, the all-knowing basketball man. 62-47, under 5.5 minutes left to play. Stick with us. More basketball on the way.
Poly Wealth Management is an innovative provider of wealth management and financial planning services. For over 2 decades, our advisors have been providing clients with sound, professional, and unbiased financial advice, investment management, and wealth planning. Our philosophy has remained unchanged through the years, and that is to make what can be a complex process straightforward and easy to understand. We specialize in the creation and protection of wealth through comprehensive financial, insurance, and retirement planning.
(62-47) the score. It is a 15-point lead for the Crocs. Beltre, that one with a lucky shooter's touch.
That was a nice rhythm dribble leading into a nice three-point bang out by the Pride. Good job by Beltre.
Toiloy, right side, slows things down. Long, the bounce pass into Toiloy. And Toiloy going up strong, making the basket and drawing the foul. How do you stop the big man?
You don't, because right there they had guys hanging on his arm, and he was able to finish strong. Toiloy doing what Toiloy does. Great job getting an opportunity for a three-point play, just to erase the effort by Beltre on the opposite end.
Toiloy converting the three-point play. Right side, Nicholson, turn around, and makes the shot.
That was a great move by Nicholson, just really losing the defender on that one with the spin move. Had a wide open jump shot, knocked it home.
Nicholson L going the other direction. Into the lane.
That was a beautiful European two-step, just could not get it to drop.
Clark, left side, up with the right hand, no good on the scoop. Gets his own rebound, and that one gets tipped away. Here's the pass forward, it comes right into us. I had it. I had it.
He did.
You all right, brother? All righty.
Great effort by Nicholson L. Letting it all hang loose, diving for that last ball. Wasn't able to get to it because Jesse got it.
Hey, at least I got a hand on it.
You did get
I reached under the table. That was like a no-look reach, too.
No look, you have no idea where it's at.
At least I touched it. Give me some.
He nicked it.
Yes, sir.
Mom, we made it. Jesse touched the ball.
He did it. Clark down low fouled. 65-52. It's a 13-point game. Under 4 minutes left to play. Honestly, I think next time the ball comes over here, I'm just going to grab it, give it to Jerry, and then
let it fly.
And then Jerry just lets it go.
And
I guarantee you he makes it.
And you know what's funny? Jerry is hyped up. He's doing his happy dance. He's in a great mood, just waiting for his opportunity to let it fly from Lillard range.
I would love to see that.
Everyone would love to see that.
I need to see that. Give Jerry a hamburger, and he's down to do anything. Clark makes his first free throw. Ooh.
Man.
Jerry's making us hungry.
Just been
on the sidelines over here.
Food all day. I can't hang. Clark misses that last one.
It's Clark's first missed free throw of the season. But he's going to steal that one away and pushes it off the leg of St. Remy.
Great job by Clark, because the Pride they need St. Remy to have a great offensive game. He has a good game so far, but not enough to chip into this 14-point deficit that they have.
Nice creation of separation by Clark, and he makes the shot.
He had a mismatch down low, and once he realized that, his Mamba mode activated as he has those cool Kobe's on, knocked down the mid-range jumper.
It's a 16-point game. Toiloy the rebound, and he'll push this one ahead. The Crocs are in the bonus. Toiloy, long from straight away. Luna grabs it again. Long the pump fake. Gets his man to bite from the right elbow. And Toiloi another rebound. Clark's wide open from the left wing. And Jordan Banks comes down with it. So here's a fourth chance now for the Crocs. And they convert.
Oh me, oh my. They get every rebound in sight, just eating the glass right there. And you see it go true on the last one.
St. Remy on the other end.
Barely into the shot clock. That was a very confident shot by St. Remy, and his confidence was true and well warranted as he banged home the trifecta. Great shot by St. Remy.
A 15-point game. And so a turnover by the Claremont Crocs. Here's Beltre now, going in on Long, pulls back, and misses left, and Toiloi the rebound. Look at Toiloi just palm that ball like nobody's business. Imagine if we had hands that big, Alvin.
It looks like a volleyball to him.
Kenny Long fouled, and he'll get shots. Pushed by Deshaun Beltre.
Just holding a regular monster would be different for a guy like Steve Toiloi. His fingers just wrap around. Palms the basketball. It's a tennis ball. Doing LeBron.
He could palm my entire face.
Oh yeah. Don't want to tussle with that guy.
No.
Maybe Jerry could.
Oh, 100%. Honestly, once Jerry takes the glasses off, a whole nother beast.
It's like Clark Kent in the Superman.
Except Jerry's more of a Batman. He's the Dark Knight.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not like
the Dark Knight.
He's not like he is a good guy, but he's like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
You know?
He does his own thing. Jerry does what Jerry wants. If you have a burger, yeah.
Ooh.
It's mano y mano.
Long's free throws bounce in. He's got 15. 72-55 the score. A turnover. Daniel Luna pushing the other direction. Picks up his dribble on person, kicked out of bounds by Branch.
That was a smart double team. 19 seconds on the shot clock. They have a lot of time to do what they want to do. See what they do with this possession.
Toiloi. And out of bounds off the Pride. Two minutes left to play in the third. Andre Lloyd will check in. Toiloi. And now Clark at the left block bounces it in to Jordan Banks, stolen away by Blackman. Here's Lamar left side to Lloyd. Lloyd a three. Good!
Lloyd's been letting it rain from beyond the arc. And right there we just saw a nice little rhythm shot. Great job by Lloyd knocking it down.
Lloyd with 8 points and a minute and a half left to go in the third. Toiloi right side, double teamed by Blackman and St. Remy. Good ball movement there by the Crocs. A few dribbles in by Long and from the left elbow. The second chance putback by Banks is good. He's got 6 points.
Way to attack the offensive glass by Banks and get a nice putback in.
Lamar to the right side, Beltre from right up top. And Clark / Toiloi get the rebound. Clark up the floor, going left in on Lloyd. Double teamed off the leg of Lamar. And out of bounds. Montel Williams checking back in, and so will Kemar Harriet. Daniel Luna. Fired up coming back into the game.
That's what happens with the Luna twins. They are very passionate, and they just love the game.
Luna,
true fierce competitors.
In on Beltre, trying to create some room, and a shot clock violation on Daniel Luna. 36 seconds left to go in the third before Jerry can stretch himself out for the fourth. And then they'll put him in overtime. Lamar, right wing, out to Beltre. Beltre pump fakes, gets by Luna. Bounce pass down low, and a foul.
Little confusion on the Crocs side. You have a lot of chirping going on. Good take by the Pride. Taking advantage of a little bit of confusion. And right now they're gonna have themselves a nice little inbound play with 17 seconds left. Let's see if they can get something up and in.
St. Remy back to Beltre. Beltre hits it, and it's a long two.
That's a good shot by Beltre. Got his toe on the line. You want to knock that toe back, but it's okay. Great hit.
Montel Williams, 3 seconds left to go. Down low to Clark. Clark looking for bodies down low, and that'll end the third quarter. 74-60, a 14-point difference. One more quarter coming up here in just a second. Both of these teams fired up beyond belief. More to come in just a second. This is FBA Sunday Basketball.
World where one girl goes on endless adventures, gives you unbelievable toy unboxings, does insane food challenges, and plays way too much Roblox. It's Elle's Adventures. Subscribe now. Do it. Why not?
And the energy has just been picked up in this game so far, with the Twins coming in, immediately ratcheting it up for the Crocs and just eliminating all the momentum that the Pride had. And this is going to be interesting as Beltre just airballs a three, but Lamar's right there to pick it up, looking more like a pass than a shot. But how can they chip into this 14-point lead with 11 minutes left in this quarter? Stay tuned to find out.
Mitchell down low, makes the shot under the basket. He was my guy that you got to get the ball to at least.
That's exactly how they'll do it. Just getting in, driving hard, getting into a seam, and dishing it off to Mitchell or another big guy or another slasher who's going to finish strong in the lane. Great job by the Pride and great job by Mitchell finishing it.
Lamar, a stolen ball, the pass ahead to Beltre, and Beltre, the lay-in. It's a 10-point game. So things coming up, heating up here, as Alvin was saying. The energy is palpable. A 74-64 game. The Pride playing with a lot of passion now. And the Crocs, the fiery duo in the Luna brothers, is out as of now. Clark misses that shot wide left, and here comes Beltre on the other end. Beltre down low, on long, blocked by Reynolds. Wow, Reynolds really flew up there a notch. Clark, right side, Reynolds, the pump fake, down low, gets his own ball, makes the shot, and draws the foul. Wow.
Wow, that's the only thing you can say. Look at Reynolds just go down there and block a shot, elevating. His head was at the rim, comes down on the other end, goes up strong, loses the ball. You're thinking, oh man, this is whatever you're thinking. It doesn't matter because Reynolds got the rebound, put it right back up, got an and one, and now he has another chance for a three-point play to give them another 13-point lead. Let's see if he can do it. He was the hero last game, and he's doing it again this game. Back-to-back, Reynolds is a star for the Crocs.
And Reynolds converts on the three-point play. He's now got 10 points. The Crocs are back up by 11. Beltray over to the right side. Mitchell, turnaround, jumper, and Toyloy the rebound. Here come the Crocs going the other direction. 10.5 minutes left to go in the fourth. Williams trying to create some room and almost had the ball stolen away there by Harriet. Reynolds spinning down low. Right side, Williams with 5 on the shot clock. Williams, the floater, no good. And Branch hustling for the rebound, but it goes out off of his foot.
And that's just a good job by the Pride, really not allowing them to get the shot that they want, but they're not able to get the rebound to get a second possession, and now they have 23 seconds left on this possession. Let's see if they can do it again and force a bad shot.
Long has his layup hit out down low.
St. Remy's doing a good job getting his hands active. And in this fourth quarter, the Pride have done a great job of just forcing bad shots, closing out very hard, and just being like glue on these offensive players. Great job by the Pride so far.
The good cut down low by Long, but he missed the shot as it goes out of bounds. So a 13-point game now.
That's a good job by Toyloy, recognizing the cutting Kelly Long. One hand palming, throwing it down, looking like LeBron. Long wasn't able to finish it. He will next time, though. Ooh. Good handle by St. Remy.
St. Remy, Person, Mitchell, good ball movement, and Mitchell sinks it from the mid-range.
Jesse, you might have been right. St. Remy getting a nice little handle on there, driving it down, ball moves around, and Mitchell was the beneficiary and knocked down the mid-range jumper. They might have to get him the ball a little bit more coming down the stretch.
And the takedown low, missed by Cornelius Reynolds. Beltray, the pass ahead. Beltray down low, loses handle of the ball.
And right now the Pride are losing their cool on that last possession. They had a great opportunity. Beltray gets checked out for that last turnover. However, they still have many more opportunities because it's only an 11-point ball game and there's still 8 minutes and 50 some odd seconds left on the clock. Tons of basketball left in this thriller.
Kenny Long a take to the basket. He's so good at, switching up his direction as he's dribbling and getting to the hoop. St. Remy spinning down low. And a nice take by St. Remy down low. His team trails by 11.
That is exactly how you utilize a pivot foot in an up and under. Great job by St. Remy, just matching the intensity of Kenny Long on the opposite end.
And a pushing foul on the defense, so that'll go against the Pride. Aaron Mitchell will pick that one up. Montel Williams from the near side next to us, inbounding. He finds Banks right up top. So Williams, be aware of him. He had a hot hand earlier in this ball game. Now goes to the basket, and that one bounces in.
Wow, you just love when Montel Williams decides to get aggressive, because right there you see him rocking the ball, slowly lulling him to sleep. As Banks steals that entry pass, you have Williams on a fast break once again.
And Williams hits the ground and is fouled. He'll be helped up by a combination of Elliott Jr. and Jordan Banks.
But back to his last possession. Once he gets aggressive, he knows how to. He has a very tight handle. The ball is on the string with him, and he's able to get in and out of his cuts fluidly and uses his weight to get to the lane. And once he gets to the lane, he's very efficient around the rim, and he was able to knock it home and do what he does best, giving them another cushion in this game.
So here comes the inbound from Rusa, right next to us. He'll be guarded on the inbounds by Rodney Williams. So man-to-man defense here by the Pride. They'll double team Kenny Long on the inbound. St. Remy and Elliott Jr. will have the task of guarding him. They're definitely going to try to stick with him as long as they can. They'll put St. Remy down on the left block to make sure Reynolds can't come down to that block and get an easy pass in and layup. They're already down by 13 here with 8 minutes exactly left to go in the fourth. Reynolds, left side, and his shot did not fall. Harriet going all the way up with the left hand and couldn't make it. A step back three, Elliott Jr. And Montel Williams grabs that one. Ooh. Kenny Long getting fancy.
Ooh.
And Reynolds could not hold on to it.
Kenny Long wanted to get a highlight play. Nice behind the back and a nice dime job. Just a little too much sauce on that one.
St. Remy getting through some traffic on his side. Right corner. Big three made by Rodney Williams. That's his second three of the ball game.
Great job by pushing the issue by St. Remy and knocking it to his main man, Williams, and he was able to bang home the three ball, bringing them to within 10.
Williams up with the left hand and fouled.
And that's huge for the Claremont Crocs because Williams is, he's pretty well from the shooting line. He's bringing it in around 92% of the time. Just very efficient, exactly what you want out of your guards when they get to the line. Knocks it home at a high clip.
I want to recognize our elite officials from Right Call Officials who are owned and operated locally by Mike Rivera. He offers the best quality officials in the area and can cover your most basic needs for officiating in the Orlando and Central Florida area. Here are the best points of contact to reach him. You can get him at Right Call Inc. on Instagram. That's at Right Call Inc. Or Right Call Official Inc. Excuse me, Right Call Official Inc. on Instagram, or you can get him by email at rightcallofficials34. That's the numbers 3 and 4 in rightcallofficials34 at gmail.com. Mo Williams knocking down some free throws. When you need officials, make the right call, not the wrong for your officiating needs. And hey, tell him Jesse sent you. Lead back up to 12 for the Claremont Crocs. A turnover by the Pride, and here comes Long. Long, Reynolds up with the right hand and finishing.
Great job turning defense into offense once again, and Reynolds picks the pocket of St. Remy, just not able to corral it. It goes out of bounds, but everyone knows Reynolds stole the cookie out of the cookie jar.
Another thing I do want to say about our officials is they're all very high quality. Jason Vincent is only in his first year in the FBA, but he's been doing it for 7 years. He's done Sun Conference, MEAC, SIAC, and Pioneer League. As that one falls down, 12-point game. And Reggie Bushner as well has done high school, college NAIA, and nationally televised games as of 2019. So very high quality guys we have here officiating the FBA and helping us through all the games this season. Mo Williams, right side. Going up, blocked by St. Remy, and a foul on the floor.
Mo Williams doing a great job staying with it, being aggressive on that block, throwing his weight around, and he's doing a great job of doing it. 6'1", but he has a 215 pound frame. The former Claflin University Panther finds himself at the free throw line once again. Hopefully he will knock these down. He shoots it around 92% from the stripe, and he's had himself a great game so far.
12-point difference between these two teams as Mo Williams drops that one in. He's got 14. He's doing a great job so far of just commanding this offense as he splits the free throws. But it's just fun to watch him play and see how shifty he can be, especially, you know, as one of the bigger point guards in the league, as the shot's made by Elliott Jr. But Montel Williams so mobile as he's coming up and down the floor, and he is really, like you say, Alvin, that true facilitator type is what he likes to be, whereas Kenny Long's more of the shooting guard, likes to score a little bit more.
Exactly.
St. Remy, other end of the floor, right side person. Now here comes Mo Williams. Creating some room between him and Person, and he airballs the three. Quite a few airballs on threes here.
Definitely. That was a nice step back jumper. It looked really good. He got into his motion. It was a nice shot. It's just when you look at it from back here and you look at the move, you're like, man, that was good. This is a bucket. And then as it goes, you see it plateau and just start dropping a little too soon. Doesn't touch nothing.
St. Remy on the catch and shoot. Person grabs the rebound. Elliott Jr. from 5 feet out makes his basket. He's now got 6 points, and his team is within 9. 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Ball's turned over by the Crocs, and a timeout taken by the Pride. 86-77. The Pride bring it back within 10. They trail by 9 points. 5 more minutes of basketball on the way. This will be a close one when we return.
Burgers, fries, and shakes, Oviedo Mall. Best burger you'll ever eat. It's worth the drive.
Nine-point game here between the Pride and the Crocs. Person cutting under the basket gets the pass from St. Remy. Now he's on the left side. Looking up top for Nicholson L, who will survey the court. Looking left, going that direction. Guarded by Reynolds out beyond the arc. He'll pick up his dribble, bounce pass into Person. Person with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Nicholson L cutting towards the basket. Hits the rim, shot clock refreshes if they get possession again, and they do. Lloyd shoots it over a couple of Crocs, and Nicholson L under the basket gets fouled.
And that was a very sloppy possession. However, they stuck with it. And when you stick with it, it gives you an opportunity to keep putting it back up. Because you see a lot of takes at the layup, at the cup, point blank range just smoked. But when you fight for that possession, you're going to end up like Nicholson L shooting 2 free throws. Hopefully he knocked both of those down to erase that play.
And Nicholson L needs to be making these free throws, shooting 25% so far this season coming into today's game, and that miss won't help him.
Not at all. But he's had himself a pretty solid game, just hustling all over the place, doing a great job rebounding as he knocks down the second free throw.
We've got an 8-point game. Long, other side, spinning through traffic, right corner. David Luna finds Reynolds from the free throw stripe. He's off to the right. Beltray dribbling near side, now looking left, throwing that direction. A three. Craig St. Remy couldn't get that one to fall. And Clark finds his outlet in David Luna. Here's Long, pushing up the floor to the right side. And a fadeaway miss by Turner, but he'll go to the line and shoot. The Crocs are in the bonus, so for the rest of the game, they are shooting free throws.
That is not a good sign for the Pride, because now any little touch gives them 2 shots at the stripe. And that's not what you need when you're down 8 late in a basketball game.
86-78. An 8-point lead for the Crocs. Turner from the line. This is his first weekend playing for the Claremont Crocs. Was formerly at an ABA team. And the FBA team, the Florida Flight, or excuse me, the Claremont Crocs stole him away.
And he's done a great job for them so far. Last game, he's a high flyer. He does a great job just doing the little things and slashing and getting boards and playing great defense as he knocks down his second free throw. He does the little things correctly. And now you see him getting a little bit more involved offensively, getting to the stripe, splitting his free throw attempts.
Back to a 9-point game. And Reynolds will take it from right in front of the Crocs bench. Blackman back in for Lloyd. So Reynolds has that one tipped around, and Person steals it away. Person going full speed, uses the backboard to his advantage, and his speed was able to take it down low.
That was a great job turning defense into offense. Great trap on that and forcing Coach Luna to call a timeout. They're going to have themselves a nice little run and a nice little swing in momentum for the Pride.
A 7-point game with under 4 minutes left to play. The Pride are making a comeback.
Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Susie, and I'm a full-time partner streamer on Twitch.tv. I've made it my mission to help gamers win in every area of life. So whether it's helping you win in gaming by teaching the latest tips and tricks on whatever games you might be playing, helping you win in fitness through my daily fitness streams, or even just helping you win in your week, we're building genuine community, and we've got a place just for you. So I want to encourage you right now to follow me over at twitch.tv/SusieLive. I stream Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see some of you soon.
The last 4 minutes of the ball game, it's a 7-point difference between these two teams. The Claremont Crocs still have the lead. Reynolds up top, pump fakes, now double team, left side. Kenny Long pump fakes left, now throws it to the right. Mo Williams from the right side, bounce pass up top. Reynolds off the right side of the rim. And Blackman the rebound for the Pride.
That was a nice possession. Everyone touched the rock, just not able to convert with the tray ball.
Man-to-man defense by the Crocs. Beltray almost losing his footing from the right side. Now dribbles back up top, throws it to the right. St. Remy, baseline take, cross court, tipped around. Nicholson L, no good. And the rebound by Reynolds. Here comes Clark, pushing fast in the other direction. From the right corner, Montel Williams. Now Reynolds will cut to the basket, throws it up with his left hand, and makes the shot. Back to a 9-point game.
Reynolds once again getting to the basket and finishing strong. Great job.
Beltray right up top. Boom!
Beltray starting to see those shots fall, and he's chipping into that lead, bringing them to a 6-point deficit.
Reynolds running baseline, catches Beltray on the ground, and he steps out of bounds.
Great job by Beltray, forcing him baseline and forcing him a little too far baseline, bottlenecked him, and he stepped out of bounds.
2:40 left to play in the ball game. The inbound goes to Beltray on the near side. And now St. Remy running play 5 for the Pride. Up top guarded by Reynolds. St. Remy dribbling towards the right, now passes that direction. Step back jumper. Williams hits a 3. And this game is a 3-point game.
This is crazy. How about this basketball game we're seeing? They were down all game, and now they find themselves down 3. This is exactly the same position.
Toyloy cashes it in and draws the foul. Steve Toyloy with 13 points, and he has a chance to put his team back up by 6.
Steve Toyloy just erasing all hope that they have. Every time they go make a big play, Steve Toyloy comes back in and just gets a 3-point play of his own. He makes 3 somehow.
Steve Toyloy. Big number 88.
The Diesel. So we have Shaq and we have Diesel.
And he flips that one in. 92-86, it's a 6-point game. Nicholson-El passing to the left. Person for 3. Nicholson-El a rebound. Nicholson-El turns it around, and that one just rims out. Kenny Long coming the other way. Almost loses his footing there, double team. Back to Toyloy, and Toyloy gives it off to Montel Williams on the right side. And now he loses dribble. Nicholson-El fouled. Wow. Some fast basketball we're seeing. High pace, high energy.
You see the tensions rising. The Pride know what time it is. It's within 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. They know they have to turn it up. It is do or die, and the Crocs know exactly what it's like because they did it last night. They know they cannot let up, and they're doing everything in their power to make sure they keep this lead strong and sturdy. But the Pride may have other plans. Let's see if they could keep playing as good and well as they've been playing in this 4th quarter.
Beltray on the step back jumper, and Toyloy comes down with the rebound. 1:30 left in the ball game. Williams, right elbow. The ball is fought for on the rebound. Craig St. Remy running other side. Steps back beyond the arc. And Toyloy another rebound. Toyloy from the right block looking for his outlet. And Long getting through some traffic. Loses handle of the basketball, but Toyloy's still there. Throws it away ahead. And Clark.
And on one side, the Pride decided to do or die by the 3-point line. And a couple of them fell, which was nice. However, if they don't fall, you still have a lot of time to get into the lane and get some good looks there. That was a good pump fake by St. Remy. However, the shots aren't falling. So are you going to let that stall your offense, or are you going to go inside and get a good look? Stay tuned and find out, because this is a great game. The Crocs have been able to stay in front and keep their lead strong. However, the Pride is doing everything they can to push through and break that barrier.
92-86 the score here. The officials get together for a timeout themselves to talk these things over. It'll be interesting to see what we have here as we come out from the break. Blackman into the ball game. So it's Nicholson-El, St. Remy, Beltray, Williams, and is Blackman in the game yet? We'll have an official review.
Clarification about the shot clock reset by mistake. So going to go 14 here with white and blue. 14 on the side.
Okay, a shot clock reset. Williams from the near side. The inbound to Long. Long guarded out beyond the arc by Person. Long almost got a little too fancy with it and lost the dribble. Long looking right, down to the right block to Toiloy, and Toiloy makes the shot down low. 43 seconds left in the ball game. St. Remy pressing towards the left side. He falls down to the ground. Here's Williams, who throws it back. It was tipped back, so not a backcourt violation. Beltre straight ahead. No good on the three, and Toiloy the rebound.
Leaving it short from the three. You want to see them get a better look in a possession like that. Beltre trusted his shot, but that confidence was not retaliated by the ball. Left short on the front iron, and now they find themselves in a very dire situation. And it seems like they're going to go 0-4 so far this season.
So you think it's all but over now? It's a 8-point lead, Alvin.
I think it is written in stone right now. They don't have the momentum to really push through how it would need to be pushed through. Right now, the Crocs are able to just, get the buckets they need. They're fighting. They get a couple buckets here and there. Steve Toiloy misses that first free throw, which is big, but in this situation, not necessarily, because they have the momentum. They have 8-point lead, and there's 30 seconds left, just under 30 seconds left. If they pull this out, I would be dumbfounded.
The inbound and a timeout taken by the Pride. With 27 seconds on the game clock, you have a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and you're down by 8. What is the plan here, Alvin? What do you do?
You have to get some.
You don't just accept defeat, right?
You have to get some bucket to go, because I understand the Pride does not want to relinquish their pride. They want to go out swinging, and but you have to get something to go. So the 3-ball clearly isn't going. They've been shooting the 3-ball since a minute and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So I think, in my opinion, you give a little up fake, you get a guy slashing or something of that nature, get something inside, penetrate a lane. What got you those 86 points in the first place? Get into a seam and get an easy shot to just start the momentum, get the ball rolling. But it is probably too late because they have one possession, and it seems a little too outreach to start fouling.
Who do you give the ball to if you're the Pride? Greg St. Remy obviously is maybe the main option. He's got 22 points. Deshaun Beltre added in 10, and he's kind of been the hot hand here in the fourth quarter, but there's not too many guys on the Pride that maybe can get this done at the end of the game here, right?
Definitely, and they have a swap. I would definitely get, if it wasn't St. Remy, I would like to go with Williams and see if I could get Williams involved, because he hit a big-time 3 earlier in this game, and I want to see if he has some of that luck still on his fingertips from that last shot.
St. Remy from the far side, guarded by Reynolds. Beltre's got to shoot this quick, and he turns it over. Has the ball tapped out from the back, and Williams will be fouled.
And that's not what you want to see if you're the Pride. That is a very tough possession. Definitely sealing it. This game is all but over.
94-86. .22 seconds remaining. Montel Williams with 15 points now. And one more is 16.
Great job by Montel Williams knocking down those free throws.
Here's a full court pass. Person left side for a 3. An air ball. Beltre back over to the right side. Williams can't get that one to fall. And now a third chance by Lloyd. And there's just a lid on the basket, as Alvin would say. Clark pushing ahead with 6 seconds left on the game clock. Reynolds, final shot of the game, and it goes in!
Over the outstretched hand of St. Remy, trying to go 10, wasn't able to do that, and they find themselves winning this game.
So the Claremont Crocs get this done with at the end of the ball game, and they win this one by 13, 99 to 86 was the final score, and it seemed like too little too late towards the end, but the Pride went on a pretty good run there in the fourth, Alvin.
Definitely. Pride kept it in close towards the end. They found their legs under them in the third quarter, and they did a great job of just coming back and trusting their teammates, getting good looks, and playing some stout defense. However, it wasn't enough. The Crocs were able to retaliate and just break through once again and get a very comfortable lead.
Steve Toyloy had 16 points. Montel Williams had 16 points. Kenny Long had 17, and Cornelius Reynolds all had 17. Alvin, who is your player of the game?
You just named some fire athletes for the Crocs. However, it's a toss-up to me between Steve Toyloy and Montel Williams, because Montel Williams did a great job of facilitating and doing that role. However, Steve Toyloy did a great job of just getting and ones and getting boards. So it's like they have two different perspectives, two different roles, and they both played them so very well. Cornelius Reynolds, obviously, you know what he does. He's a slasher, he's a playmaker, he's a hustler, and he did it tonight. Kenny Long is a slasher as well, and he gets to the bucket. But I have to go Steve Toyloy. Big men do it in this league, and he did it last night. He turned over and did it again tonight, this evening. So I have to say Steve Toyloy.
I'm going to take the opposite of that. I'm going to go to the smallest guy. Kenny Long is my guy this game. He was able to switch it up, get down low whenever he needs to, play a little more of a traditional shooting guard role, but also has the handles to handle the point role when Montel Williams stepped out of the game. So Kenny Long is my player of the game. Alvin obviously dropping to 0-4 now for the Pride. Not the best season that they've ever started off with. How do they get better? How do they improve on all of these games that they've lost to try to get in the win column at some point this season?
I think it just goes back to what two coaches who stay in the winning column said with Barry Mestel and Coach Mark King. They have to figure out a way to play towards their players' strengths. They know what their players can do. They work with them every day, and they have to get the team built around their strength and just get guys in their spots and get guys comfortable early touches so they can get the rust off, so late in the games they'll be able to make big plays, because that's the only thing lacking. They struggled offensively to start the game, and that carried on throughout the game, except for that mighty push they put in the third quarter.
So the Claremont Crocs moved to 4-1, and the Pride are now 0-4. Well, it's been a long day of games, and we're finally all going to go home. Jerry will be able to get his hamburger. Alvin's going to get something from Sizzlers or Applebee's or something probably, and I probably will go home and make chicken. Until then, and until next weekend when we have more games on the way, for Jerry Pettit, our producer and engineer, for Mark King, who's been on hand all day helping with everything, and for Alvin Delvey, I'm Jesse O, saying good night here. It's been a great day of 3 games. Catch us next weekend for more FBA action.
Poly Wealth Management is an innovative provider of wealth management and financial planning services. For over 2 decades, our advisors have been providing clients with sound, professional, and unbiased financial advice, investment management, and wealth planning. Our philosophy has remained unchanged through the years, and that is to make what can be a complex process straightforward and easy to understand. We specialize in the creation and protection of wealth through comprehensive financial, insurance, and retirement planning.